Everyone, welcome college basketball Wooden Award winner, joined by the Chief Innovation Officer at Lumio, Jimmer Fredette and Corrine Clark.
Good to see you. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I won the golden ticket.
No.
I
won the golden ticket.
He's so charming. Jimmer, welcome to Silicon Slopes. This is your first time.
Yes.
Because usually you're playing basketball on the other side of the world.
That's correct.
So last time we caught up, you were playing basketball in China, living in Denver, and the most famous Utah and abroad. So can you kind of catch us up?
Yeah, there's a little bit to catch up on. I mean, it's great to be here in Utah again. This is a place that is so near and dear to my heart. It's a second home to me. I love my time in Utah at BYU. Since BYU, I've been able to play professional basketball for over 11 years, and half of it's been abroad. So normally, I'm in the season right now. For the last 4 years, I've been playing in China, which has been great, in the city of Shanghai, which is one of my favorite cities in the world. But it's awesome to be home during the fall time, right? Get to see the leaves changing, get to experience Halloween with the kids, get to do all the fun things. And I'm excited to be here at Silicon Slopes. This is an amazing event, keeps growing every year. And I just love the Utah tech scene. It's such an amazing scene out here with great entrepreneurs and great businesses. And I've been able to meet a lot of them throughout my career. So it's really awesome to be here.
So you played in the NBA. Yeah, how about that? The headline, the tweet should be, Jimmer brings it back to Utah.
That's right. I like it.
So you played in the NBA. What was life like in the NBA?
Life was good. I mean, obviously, during my career, I had a lot of ups and downs, especially my NBA career. But I love the teams that I played for. I met some really great people. I fulfilled a lifelong dream, right? That's something that I've been dreaming about since I was 5 years old, to play in the NBA, to be able to put on a uniform, to be able to go up there and shake the commissioner's hand and to get drafted into the NBA. So to be able to have that happen was a dream come true, something that, I just dreamed about as a kid and just loved my experience. Whether it was good or bad, you always have try to grow through those experiences. And I felt like I was able to do that through the NBA, and what an amazing experience.
So you went to China, and then because of COVID, you came back. But you just had another baby, right? You have three kids?
3 kids. I'm in the thick of it now. I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-month-old. Girl, boy, girl, and we couldn't be happier. We're super excited, my wife and I, and we're busy. We're busy, but it's been fun.
So no more man-to-man defense?
No, we're zoning it up right now. We're zoning it up, and I'm not much of a defenseman anyway. Me, I'm an offensive player, so I left that to Jackson Emery over at BYU. So I'm on the offense always.
So Jimmer, I was telling Jimmer earlier, I have 2 sons. And I spent many hours at the Marriott Center watching Jimmer be Jimmer. And my youngest son is not a little human, 6'3", 290.
It's a big guy.
And he did not want to play football. All he wanted to play was basketball. And
I love it.
He watched Jimmer, and this kid tried out for the team every year and never made it until 9th grade, and he made the team. He played basketball his whole high school career. So, Jimmer, you've been a model for young people for a long time.
Well, thank you.
I just want to take a chance to thank you for that. Boy now is in Australia, and he's a pretty good basketball player.
I love it. Hey, you got to be true to yourself, right? You be true to whatever you love. Doesn't matter how big you are, what you look like. You got to make sure you go out there and play. I don't look like a basketball player either, and people told me that all the time. But I just kept playing, and eventually got good at it. So.
Well, you are starting a new adventure. So
you've
been inspiring young people for many years. I'm telling you, I sat in the Marriott Center many, many times. But tell us about this new venture that you're starting, because I think it's a way to really inspire entrepreneurs, and I want to unpack that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be able to announce here that I'm actually joining a VC firm here in Utah called Tandem Ventures. My partners here are McKay Dunn and Alex Bean. Alex Bean obviously has been here before with the co-founder of Divvy. What an amazing story, an amazing human being, an amazing operator. So I'm so fortunate to be able to be involved with these two guys. McKay's been in VC venture for a long time, over 15 years, and been teaching me the ropes and everything. But as I phase out of basketball, I decided I need to start like a real job at some point, right? I can't just keep being an athlete for the rest of my life. So I was like, what am I going to do? What do I want to do when I grow up? And, I was able to get connected with McKay and Alex through a mutual friend in Denver. And then I was able to talk with them, and they asked me to join the firm as a partner. And I said, absolutely. I think it's right up my skill set. Been able to make a lot of connections. I love tech. I love Utah. It was just a perfect fit, and I'm super excited to be a part of the team.
Well, and you have a lot of connections, not only MBA, but like all your Jimmer connections could be limited partners in this fund, right?
Absolutely. I have a lot of connections. We're always looking for people.
So tell me about your investment thesis it's Tandem. Tell me about your investment thesis. What kind of companies are you looking at?
Yeah, with Alex's background, we do a lot of fintech. We do B2B SaaS. But we're also opportunistic. When good deals come to our table, we're definitely going to make sure to look at them and to invest in them. We're always looking to invest, trying to become better and trying to help these entrepreneurs and companies grow. And that's why our name is Tandem. We want to work in tandem with these companies to help them grow, help them operate. And obviously with Alex being a world-class operator himself, knows how to do that. And I think we have the great team that we put together to be able to help these entrepreneurs and these companies grow. And I'm all about building a team, and that's why I love the team that we have. We have a good group of guys. Like, you need a guy to shoot the ball, you need a guy to rebound, you need a guy to pass, you need all those things. And I feel like we found a good group of collection here with our VC firm, and excited to be able to talk to people about it.
Are you looking at early stage investing with these entrepreneurs?
So we kind of do a little bit of both. So right now we're doing some more growth deals later stage through SPVs, but we are going to raise an early stage fund. So we're excited about both, and we kind of hit a little bit on every level.
So draw some comparisons for me with, okay, you got elite athletes like you and the people that you play with all the time, and then all my entrepreneurs. Like, draw some comparisons between what it means to be an elite athlete and what it means to be a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's a great question. There's so many great parallels, right? First of all, you have to be competitive. You got to be someone that wants it, right? You got to wake up in the morning and actually believe that it's going to happen. For me, I always believed I was going to be a basketball player. I didn't let anybody else tell me what I could or couldn't do. But I had that laser focus, and it's the same with entrepreneurs that really see a vision, that see what their company can be, and then they go for it, and they don't back down to anybody. They just keep working until it happens. So I'm a big believer in goal setting, and a big believer in, if you think you can do it, you can. And that's the advice I would give to these entrepreneurs. Just go out there. If you have an idea, don't let anybody tell you can't do it, because you can. It's all about being fierce and believing in yourself, believing in what you can do as a person and as your company. And I know that if you do that, you'll have a positive outcome. And so that's the advice I give to them.
So, Jimmer, if anyone ever says to you, oh, Jimmer, you haven't been in tech that long, I'm the executive chairman for Domo. I know, a girl. Right? And the room that we meet in, that's the main conference room at Domo, is called the Jimmer.
It's called the Jimmer room. Yes, it is. I've been there, and I remember when Josh brought me over there and was like, hey, I wanted to show you this. He said right on the door, it's the Jimmer room. This is where we close. And I was like,
right.
Ever since then, I knew I should be here, right? I knew this is what I needed to do. But, I'm learning as much as I can. Obviously, I've invested in companies, and I've done a lot of investing myself in tech and making a lot of connections. So I'm not completely new to this. I've been doing it a little bit. But I'm excited to learn from two great partners who have been in it for a long time and know what they're doing. But I hope to be able to help and bring a positive attitude and competitive spirit.
So You've been at this for a while. You're going to be in Utah a lot, right?
Absolutely. I'm always here. I'm always in Utah. I love it here. Obviously, my BYU connection, I'm always coming to football games, basketball games, all of those things. But, I'm here meeting with people and talking. And obviously, I have some amazing friends that live here. And I'm here constantly.
Are you coming to homecoming?
I am actually coming to homecoming.
I'm getting an award.
Oh, what award?
Well,
Can we announce it?
No, better not.
Man, Silicon Slopes, this is what it's for.
I think girl with the big hair. Girl with the big hair.
All right, I'll be there, so I'm excited to hear.
Okay, so Jimmer, you've been an inspiration to so many young people. I've already told you about my boys and how you inspired them. What are some last words of advice? And you've given us a lot of advice, but what are some last words of advice to say to there's so many entrepreneurs that will see this video, that are listening today, that are in the audience. What's something you can say to them that they maybe only be able to hear from you?
Yeah, I'd also tell them not just be, you have to be determined, you got to do all these things that I talked about, you got to be competitive, but I'd also say make sure you enjoy the process. That's something that I really, tried to focus in on, obviously at BYU my senior year. It goes by quickly, right? And you have to be able to enjoy those moments, those wins that you have, even the losses that you have, the growth that you go through as an entrepreneur, whether your company's going up or down. You have to be able to learn from those experiences and enjoy that process. If you enjoy the process, you're going to continue to be able to move forward in a positive way, and you're going to be excited to wake up in the morning and be like, all right, that was a bad day yesterday, but today it's going to be better, and we're going to keep moving it forward. Because then at the end of it, when you're done and you've exited for however many dollars, you can look back and be like, I actually enjoyed that process. I took it all in, and now I can feel a little bit more fulfilled with what I did with that company. So that's what I would say.
Jimmer, thank you so much for coming to Silicon Slopes and making it just a little bit cooler today.
Hey, I love it. Thank you, Utah. I'm super excited. Appreciate it, guys. Good seeing you.